Good morning and welcome to the 10th Annual Holiday Magic Parade. I'm Carlo Ginotti.
And I'm Pat Capello, and we wish you were here, but the parade is going to be the best ever.
In just a minute, we're going to get started, and we'll see you then.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
And here comes the Royal Oak Police Department. It's so great in being involved in the community. They do Spooktacular, they do the Kids Cruise, and many other events. We just love having them. And today we want to give special thanks to Sergeant Mark Frazier for his help in organizing this parade.
You know, Pat, the police, the fire, the honor guard, the first couple of units we have coming down the Washington Street, we can't say enough about these guys and gals.
They are our hometown heroes, and we're happy to have them lead off every parade.
And I'm hoping that they'll ignore where I parked my car this morning as well.
Well, did you know it's free parking in the deck till 2 o'clock this afternoon?
Oh, now you tell me. I had to double park by a fire hydrant.
How happy we are to see our police out here leading this parade. Isn't this honor guard sharp?
This is the police oak, the Royal Oak Police Honor Guard. Caught me off guard there by a second. These guys are at most of these occasions, and they represent the department at ceremonies, parades, dedications, you name it, they're here. They also serve official representation of the police department and service.
And right behind the police come the fire department. They too are great community partners. They come out for the same events, and they spend a lot of time with kids, especially demonstrating their equipment. We want to thank Chief Thomas and Deputy Chief Wiegand for their help in coordinating the fire department's involvement in this parade.
And who do we have behind the fire department? We'll see them in just a moment. We still see the fire department passing by.
Oh, look at the beautiful face, that sweet little girl enjoying the parade. That was wonderful.
Pat, there are a lot of people out here as we see the Royal Oak DDA banner approaching.
Probably 5,000 or 6,000. 5,000 or 6,000, I would say.
Just in this vicinity right here. This, of course, is the DDA. This is the DDA-sponsored parade, so what would it be without the proud sponsors and the banners?
And the DDA doesn't just do the parade. They do other things like the holiday lights, the streetscaping, the hanging flower baskets in the summertime, and downtown maintenance.
Following behind the DDA banner is Andre Tomkew and Jim Harper, Christmas 105.1.
Yes,
Jim is the Grand Marshal of this year's parade, I believe.
Oh, excellent. I listen to 105.1 all the time. I understand he's retiring.
Yep, he's retiring on December 23 of this year after about 150 years on radio.
We certainly wish him the best.
And the Royal Oak Police Department Crime Prevention Unit, an organization that is devoted to keeping Royal Oak's neighborhoods safe.
And our favorite crime-fighting dog, McGruff. Hello, McGruff.
And he takes a bite
Woof,
out of
woof,
crime.
woof, woof, woof. I said a few things in dog language. You know I'm fluent.
Of course, nobody understood that except you and McGruff, of course. We've got a little break in the action here, but, you know, it never fails to amaze me, Pat, about the thousands of people that come out to these parades. This is the high point of the year.
Absolutely. And it's the first stop in Santa's Christmas agenda. He comes to southeast Oakland County as his first stop on his whole Christmas trip.
The only thing that's missing at this parade is a little sideways blowing snow. Gotta have that. And some loose reindeer running around causing havoc.
Yeah.
But we can do without that.
And a Grinch or two. Oh, that's right. They're here.
The Grinch is here. Yeah. He's in the crowd somewhere. We're looking for him.
And here comes the Royal Oak Women's Club.
Yeah,
I can see Marianne Carmichael, the vice president, and Jean Sarnacki, the president. This is a wonderful organization. I belong to it, and I love all the charitable things we do.
These ladies host and participate in events to raise money for all charitable causes. And I'd like to remind everybody out there, if you need more information about the Royal Oak Women's Club, you can go to royaloakwomensclub.org. You know, there's so many people here, I can hear an echo in the air. We have Oakland County Sheriff's Office, of course. This is the Dare Mobile.
Oh, yeah. And look, here we have our sheriff, Michael Bouchard. He's got his mounted units along with his Dare truck.
And I think right behind Sheriff Bouchard, we have the SWAT general purpose vehicle. These guys and ladies, it's used to facilitate the SWAT team in approaching high-risk situations. They've got a full armored vehicle and up to 15 SWAT operators.
Do you think they pack it like a clown mobile?
I think these guys come out for any type of emergency or homeland insecurity, such as local elections.
Oh, yeah, those are a huge threat.
And a couple city commission meetings.
The Kensington Church is coming up right behind the sheriff's vehicle.
Kensington Church, they volunteer to help in this parade. They carry the flag, they act as marshals. They're all around. Another great example of civic involvement in our beautiful city.
They're going to have 6 Christmas services scheduled December 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at Birmingham Groves High School. And if you'd like more information, please visit www.kensingtonchurch.org.
It's a great organization.
They look like they're having fun today, too.
I kind of misspoke earlier. The SWAT armored vehicle is now following up the church. I'm sure it wasn't planned that way. But how would you like to wake up in the morning and see that thing staring on your front window?
As long as the guns weren't pointed my way.
This baby's equipped with hydraulic ram, night vision, and an airtight for chemical attacks. That doesn't help the people outside, though, does it?
It looks sturdy, looks very sturdy. Not too fashionable, but very sturdy and imposing.
Can we talk to somebody about getting Royal Oak one of those babies?
For the cruise?
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break, Pat, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Now we have the 4th year sponsor, BBC Title. They sponsor this huge American flag. BBC Title is located here in Royal Oak on Woodward Avenue. And you can get more information at bbctitle.com. Right behind them is Royal Oak Legion, American Legion Post 253, leading the American flag. We have volunteers from Genesis, the church, and
I think that's the Royal Oak hockey team, Royal Oak High School hockey team.
Of course it is, the Ravens.
This is the world's largest flag. There is no flag like it in the world, apparently. And it's in all of our parades. This thing belongs to the DDA. It's sponsored and paid for by the DDA. Of course, that's Ed Burkhart's Golden Pipes screaming out direction as they march by. Thanks, fellas. You're doing a great job.
It is an absolutely beautiful flag. Thank you so much.
You know, I was at a parade one year when there was a gust of wind and took all these guys far away. We found them about 6 blocks away.
Oh, here we have our
Serious.
city dignitaries. I see Dave Polton with his lovely wife, Jennifer. I see Peggy Goodwin, newly elected city commissioner. And I see Michael Fernier with his wife. I see Jim Razor.
There's Rich Cook. There's the mayor and the first lady of Royal Oak, Jody Ellison. The pipes. I think we're going to take a little break and let the people listen to the pipes. Caberfet is made up of men and women of all ages, and they walk of life, including school teachers, bankers, airline pilots, and retirees.
No attorneys.
No attorneys. They're all busy. This band performs throughout Southeast Michigan, and behind them we have...
And they do a great job, and they've been in our parade for several years now.
Wouldn't be a parade without them. Just passing by is Brownie Troop 75095 from Upton Elementary. Thanks for coming, ladies. Then we have the Ronald McDonald banner, supporters of the parade as well. And let's not forget Santa's Scamper. They sponsor that every year.
Here comes the Royal Oak High School Marching Band.
These guys are great. Let's sit back and listen to them play.
The Memorial Day Parade as well.
This year the band has hosted the MSBOA District 4 Marching Band Festival at Royal Oak High School Football Stadium.
And right behind them is the high school varsity and JV dance teams. I think they're going to treat us to a selection right now. They're squeezing us in because they have a dance competition this evening at the Great Lakes Dance Championship.
And
good luck.
We wish them luck. This team performs at the Royal Oak High School football and basketball games and a bunch of other different events.
And I think they plan to compete at the National Dance Team Championships in Orlando, Florida next February.
Let's see if they break it down for us right here. We don't know. Maybe they'll surprise us. They don't want to use all their moves now. They got the championship coming up.
I know you want to get right out there and dance with them, don't you, Carlo? You got those dancing feet.
This brings back memories. The Royal Oak High School homecoming king and queen, class 2012, Royal Oak High School.
Oh, yes. We have Caroline Mitchell, the homecoming queen, and Sam Urich, the king. Congratulations to both of you.
We had the king and queen in high school. Were you ever involved in that? I went to an all-boys high school, so
Which one were you? The king or the queen?
we had to borrow. We had to borrow some from a girls' school down the street.
Okay, that's great.
Here's one of my favorites. Not that I have a favorite in the parade, but the Redford Township Unicycle Club.
Now, didn't your wife give you a unicycle for Christmas a couple years ago?
She did.
And how are you doing? Well, I expected to see you out here.
We'll leave it at that. Oh, we had a little spill.
It just goes to show that it's not as easy as they make it look.
The sign of a true professional is how they recover after
Right.
a misstep. 36 years these guys and gals have been riding these contraptions. Contraptions, there's a good word.
They have members. They have members from all over southeastern Michigan in all walks of life and all age groups.
And they've been in all of our parades, but it's a little known fact, in the words of Cliff Clavin, that this started as a neighborhood organization, and it's grown to this.
For any of you who are interested in perhaps becoming a unicyclist like Carlo, you can visit www.rtuc.org for more information on how to get started.
Because they do offer classes and instruction for all levels. Oh,
When you get to rope jumping, we'll know that you've graduated. Good job, ladies. And juggling.
he makes it a lot easier than it actually is.
They can juggle, they can balance, and they can move forward. That's two things more than I can do at a time.
Hit the drum roll out. We're still looking at the Unicycle Club. Pat, did you know that they're going to host the National Unicycle Competition in Saline, 2012?
I didn't, but are you planning on entering?
I am. I'm working on my unicycling skills right now as we speak.
Excellent. Well, I'll come out just for that.
Coming up, we have the Scottish American Society of Michigan. They're based right here in Royal Oak. And again, they're a sponsor of the area's youth pipe band, following behind.
They also host the state's official Tartan Day. If that means it's a party, right around April 6th, and they raise money for Alma College. Don't you love the Scottish pipe?
If there's anybody out there that wants to participate and learn how to play the pipes, go to scotsofmichigan.com. That's Scots with one T for all.
Did you know that this group is also a co-sponsor of the Highland Games at Canterbury Village?
Have you ever been there? Those things are, that event's pretty interesting.
And I bet you probably enter the caber toss, don't you?
That's how I stay in shape.
Oh,
Toss the caber around every so often.
Oof. What is that, 80, 100 pounds?
80, 100, whatever it takes.
Now, certainly that's a sight worth seeing as well. I love the bagpipes.
I'd like to learn how to play someday.
Takes a lot of wind, Carlo.
Then I'm a natural. Here we have the Skyward Real Estate with their banner. It's the longest running downtown real estate office in Royal Oak.
And they're right here on the parade route. All the sweet little children waving.
Now that's a neat float.
And it's coming up right now.
It is.
Beautiful building with all those children's in front, with all the children in front.
I'm told that Skyward Real Real Estate are dedicated to help selling and leasing properties along the Woodward Corridor.
And here we have the Citizens Bank banner. They're located on Main and Lincoln, and they've been sponsoring this parade for a long time. Almost as long as you and I have been here.
Almost. And they're bunching them up now, but right behind Citizens we have the Cub Scouts Pack 1627 from Oakwood Elementary, again right here in Royal Oak.
This pack has been in existence for over 40 years. They do food drives, they volunteer at Gleaners, and they do leadership training.
Look at that little guy hopping around. He looks happy. Yeah, I think he's had a couple strong lattes. It's always great to see the kids in these parades, isn't it, Pat?
Oh, yes, I love it. And you can hear the Holly Jolly Christmas song. I think that's coming from the Caterpillar float. This is from the parade company, the Detroit Parade Company, which is probably the only parade company in Michigan.
Except the one that you and I are going to start someday.
Okay.
Seriously, the America's Thanksgiving Parade was founded in 1924.
Look at those great shoes.
I've got a pair like that at home.
The gold one? The gold ones? They go with everything.
On the weekends, though.
They go with everything, Carlo.
Matches my bag. Another highlight of the parade is the Harmony Acres parade horses. They've been in the parade for 10 years, I think.
I think so, too. They are just wonderful, and they're so smart. Some of them can do over 40 tricks.
These are Arabian horses, aren't they?
They're just beautiful.
These horses are robed in the hooves with crystal snowflakes, red sport boot covers with crystals and fringe. Try to say that 4 times fast.
You're going to make a good fashion commentator.
Boy, this is another great parade. You get beautiful weather. Started out a little cold, but sun's coming out.
And we have people over here across the street on the 5th on a balcony watching. That's a great vantage point. Oh, we have the behind the horse brigade.
That's usually what I have to do.
That's a
That's
great
where we're going to be
job.
after this
That's
parade.
a great job. And if we don't do a little better job, that'll be our function next year.
Well, we're venturing away from the script, so I think we're going to lose our position pretty soon. We have 4th Street Auto Care, longtime parade supporter like many of these units. They're located east of 4th in downtown Royal Oak.
Followed very closely by Girl Scout Troop 75328 from Adams Elementary School. This troop does a lot of community projects as well. Their slogan is, "Do a good turn daily." Great slogan.
I think I'm going to make that mine.
We probably all could stand to do something more along that line.
There's some happy Girl Scouts waving, waiting for Santa Claus. I bet you they've been good. Oh, there's some little beauties.
Having a great time. Walking in the
Christmas,
parade.
ladies.
The only one having a better time is us. And there's the Pronto banner. Pronto's been involved in this parade for 10 years as well. Thanks, Pronto. It's a great place to go after the parade to get something to eat as well.
The co-owner, Jim Domansky, is the chair of the DDA, one of the big sponsors of this parade.
Whoa, that is a monster truck.
This would be the Shell Camino. The Shell Camino monster truck, to be specific. This is the little brother, or the brother actually, of the Shell Camino race truck. Did you ever go to one of these events, Pat?
All the time. As a little girl, I grew up wanting to see the monster truck races. This one's driven by a woman, Shelley Kujat. She's one of the few female monster truck drivers in the world. She's 6th place in the race competition currently.
We're seeing a lot of event from the Cirque Among Us, hands-on circus performers. Again, if anybody's interested in learning the feats of a circus performer, go to circamongus.com.
They have workshops. Their activity center in Livonia offers open workshops so you can learn skills.
Here's the Kiwanis Club of Royal Oak and the Candy Band.
Oh, Candy Band. I think Candy Band's been with us every year as well.
Wouldn't be a parade without the Candy Band.
And they're riding in a truck offered to us by Buttons Written. Thanks, Buttons.
I think they just passed by was the Borgo School of Dance. These girls range from 12 to 18 years old. And I was hoping we'd get a little performance. Pat, did you know that Borgo School of Dance is the second oldest business in Royal Oak?
And what's the first oldest business in Royal Oak, Carlo?
I'm going to let you know next year. We have the Playaway banner that just passed by.
They offer classes and activities for children age 0 to 5 and their parents. They're located in Royal Oak, and you can get more information at playawayonline.com.
Now this is an interesting float here. This would be the Church of God of Prophecy, Royal Oak, Michigan.
It's a summer scene.
Who's your lifeguard?
Who's your lifeguard? Where the children are sitting in the water among the palm trees. And they're making us feel a lot warmer. There comes the sun to support their mission.
It's a miracle. Boy, what another great parade. This is 10th annual. I think this has to be the best.
I think we might have a break in the action right now. So we'll be right back with more floats.
All right, don't go anywhere. Okay, Pat, we have the Southfield Lathrup High School Marching Band. This is their first appearance in the parade. I think their first appearance in Royal Oak was at the Memorial Day Parade.
And they're led by the train.
That might cause a little problem.
What is a parade without bands? I just love the bands. The more the merrier. And this one looks like it's going to be a really good one.
I've had the opportunity to watch them before. They've received 8 Division I superior ratings from the Michigan High School Band, which is almost unheard of. When they get a little closer, we're going to enjoy some music, I'll tell you. I hope somebody's watching the train tracks. That could cause a problem.
Don't you love the batons?
We're hoping that this will be the first of many appearances by this group.
Oh, yeah.
People.
They got attitude. I love a band with attitude.
Let's take a little break and listen to them, Pat. What do you think?
Good idea.
right, let's hear it.
Swagger, eh, Carlo?
Let's hear it for the Southfield Lathrup High School Marching Band.
Great job, guys. And here comes a banner right behind the band. It's for Lily's Seafood. They've been an active part about the community for over 10 years. They're open 7 days a week, and you can have brunch every Saturday and Sunday.
We're still watching the flag crew here. Have you ever seen them throw a flag like that before? That's amazing. I think intermingled in the crowd there is Paws, of course, the Detroit Tigers mascot, somewhere in there.
There he is. Right next to Lily's Seafood on the other side.
I heard that part of Justin Verlander's Cy Young Award was that he had to be the mascot this year in this parade.
I heard Paws got a raise this year because of the Tigers' performance. He looks happy. Must have gotten something. A little extra catnip.
Can't say enough about Lily's Seafood. We've got a runaway Santa sleigh. Oh no, that's Lily's Seafood. The float and the banner.
With 8 tiny reindeer leading the way. Oh, and Rudolph. Rudolph's out in front. I think Rudolph is making friends with the little girls on the side.
Shine banner, of course, another downtown Royal Oak business. Located on the parade route with fun and unique gifts. In fact, we can see Shine from where we are. Look at that banner. Lily's the Rudolph float. He's out of control over there, knocking some kids over. No, just kidding. Wanted to see if anybody's listening.
Here come the Northwood Girl Scouts. They've been in this parade for a long time, since 2003. They look like they're having a great time. Oh, they're dressed up as gifts and presents for Christmas.
Another happy group of kids waiting for Santa Claus. And they all have their earphones in because you know who follows the Girl Scouts up.
Oh, yes.
Luther
Oh,
Keith.
yes.
Bad Man Blues Band. Look at all those smiling faces, Pat. Dressed up like wrapped packages.
And I bet every one of them is a present for their parents. Just a wonderful gift. And I bet they're treasured like that as well.
Until they get to the teenage years. Thanks for coming, ladies. What would the parade be without Luther Keith?
He has been a staple in this parade for many years now, and we need to take a moment and listen to him belt one out.
You trying to tell me to be quiet? Here he comes.
Play it live, Carlo.
All right!
Thanks again, Luther.
Great job.
Right behind Luther, we have the Motor City Firestorm wheelchair basketball team.
This is a new adult wheelchair basketball team, and it's made up of IC men and IC women.
And they're funded through nonprofit organizations and fundraisers to bring sports and awareness to the disability and local communities. There's a four-legged friend there, Pat. You know that little guy?
Oh yeah, looks like one I've had. The Bingo Pet Salon banner. They're a new business in Royal Oak on 4th Street. You, as a pet owner, you can drop your pet off for grooming. You can go out and shop or eat lunch or have your hair done. Come back and get a beautifully manicured pet.
Welcome, Bingo. Then we have the Adams Girl Scouts, made up of Adams Elementary and Royal Oak Middle School Girl Scouts.
In their wonderful red capes trimmed in white, having a great day today, accompanied by their moms, or are they their older sisters?
A secret. I know the answer, but I can't tell you. And here we have the Detroit Shrine Lancers. All Shriners are members of the child care unit that supports Shrine Hospital throughout the U.S.
Here they come.
I love these little guys.
The Shrine Lancers, aren't they great? I love those little cars. How do they pack themselves in there? You know, each and every driver owns the car and maintains the car that they have.
You know, Pat, I don't think they ever get out of the cars. I think they just stay in the cars all year long.
Oh, that could be.
We had a little accident here.
Oh, whoa.
We lost a wheel.
Uh-oh.
Get the pit crew out there.
Yep, we need a pit crew. I
See
think
that, ladies and gentlemen? We planned that for your watching enjoyment here. There were no injuries. He's sidelined just for a moment, though. We have the pit crew coming up, I see.
Yep.
Yeah, now we're going to find out how they get out of the car. If they can.
Just like NASCAR, 12-second turnaround.
Oh.
Okay, here comes right behind it, the Lancer maintenance vehicle. There to support these little 1988 miniature Plymouth Prowlers and help get them fixed and back on the road again. Or tow them.
Just like the NASCAR, that's why most of the people come to a Christmas parade, to see an automobile accident like this. No, seriously, it doesn't look like any serious injuries, and he'll be up and around in about 2 minutes. Never a dull moment here in Royal Oak, I'll tell you.
Well, I think they're going to get assistance from the crowd. Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
You'll need a jack when you have a man strong enough to lift it. Lifting up that car and putting that wheel back on. Because right behind them comes the Wizard of Oz float. This is another one from the Detroit Parade Company. And it's a beautiful float. I can hardly wait for it to get closer.
Look at the dedication of the Lancers. They leave their man behind to deal with the pit crew, and they just keep entertaining the Royal Oak, like this guy right here.
Good job. I think that he's auditioning for our job.
I think he's going to get it.
He's got more presence than we do.
Here's the Wizard of Oz float.
Oh, look at the Cowardly Lion. Looks like he needs a belly rub.
Go ahead.
And the Tin Man.
I'll hold your headphones and you go over and take care of him.
He's been declawed. He deserves a belly rub. We all deserve a belly rub. Oh, look at this.
You know, Pat, I think before we go into the next one, there are 4 floats from the Thanksgiving Parade Company. We've just seen 2, and I think there's 2 more coming, if I do my math right.
And now we've got the Walsh College of Business. They call them the yellow suits. Why don't they call them the yellow jackets? Those are some suits. I wonder if those came out of Project Runway.
That was the Walsh College drill team. World-renowned Walsh College drill team.
Oh, yes. They certainly will be after that performance. Oh, the Royal Oak Hockey Association is here with their Zamboni. Don't you love the Zamboni?
I do love the Zamboni.
They're the best. And we have players here. We have girls and boys and everybody wearing their hockey jerseys. This association was established in 1956, so it's one of the oldest youth hockey associations in Michigan. And if you want to learn how to play hockey or try it for free, you can call 248-246-3950.
There's a little guy doing a crab crawl. They teach that in hockey school. Royal Oak Hockey Association.
The best. You know, my son went all the way through the hockey from clinic to mites, all the way up to as far as you could go. And he still plays hockey today when he can. It's just hard in Texas.
Yeah. They have touched a lot of lives. Oh, we have the hockey drill team here. Is that what we're going to see? Oh.
What'd they do? Drop and give us 10?
Yeah.
Oh, tough coach. Tough coaches.
I think the people in TV land missed that, but they dropped right in front of us. Did about 110 push-ups. Maybe they'll do it again for us.
And then they were rewarded with candy, which they're distributing to the crowd.
Yeah. We'll say goodbye to the last Lancer. Got his wheels together and he's moving north.
Good job.
We're glad that there were no injuries. Here's the Detroit School of Rock and Pop right here on Washington Avenue. Anybody interested in learning to play rock and pop, go to DetroitSchoolOfRockandPop.com. Founded in 2007 by Jason and Sherry Gittinger.
Now we have a float from the Stagecrafters. They do 10 shows a year, from Broadway plays to musicals to dramas, and this year the Youth Theater is presenting Cinderella.
We don't want to miss the C&G newspaper group. They're a sponsor of the parade. They provide advertising for their parade as well.
They were kind of right behind
in.
the School of Rock and Pop. They were hidden behind them. Oh, right out here, some superheroes. Here they come. There's Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and you, Carlo, Iron Man.
Of course, that kind of looks like my physique right there.
They came to us courtesy of Superhero Productions. We should do that next year, Carlo.
I'm going to work real hard to get Aquaman here.
Aquaman, or Snowman, or Windman.
Who is Aquaman's sidekick? Did you know? Okay.
Yes.
Little trivia there.
Oh, the Goldfish Swim School. We're almost missing them. They provide swim lessons for kids in a fun environment. They have birthday parties, and they're out at the kids' cruise as well. So if you want to teach your kid to swim, this is a good place to look. The Goldfish Swim School.
Coming up right behind the, I think was that the Girl Scout troop that we missed?
I think so.
All right. Girl Scout Troop 75181 from St. Paul, Keller, and Oak Ridge Schools.
Now these jumping dudes are from Bacchanal Promotions. They're a full-service entertainment company, and they specialize in all areas of circus performance. So we have stilts, we have little bikes, and we have whatever those contraptions are that they were jumping on.
Jumping things.
jumping
Of course,
things.
they're a tribute to the Greek god of Bacchus. You knew that, god of wine.
Of course.
You know what a bacchanal is?
My favorite. Yes, it's a party.
It's a drunken and riotous celebration. I looked it up on on internet. Enough of that. We've got the Ferndale High School Marching Band coming up. Another favorite.
They've won the MCBA 6 out of the past 7 years. Congratulations.
They're going to be performing on this Wednesday in the Thanksgiving parade, I believe, as well. What a group. Let's listen to them. Right behind the Ferndale Marching Parade. That's, of course, BD Mongolians right here in Royal Oak on Main Street. And that's the famous Mongo Man.
He's a good-looking dude, isn't he? Reminds you of you, Carlo.
Thank you. I was going to say that myself, but...
Right behind him, the Oakland Community College banner. It's the largest community college in Michigan, the 7th largest in the nation.
And we have Miss Lady of the Lakes, Elizabeth Ann Hawthorne. Elizabeth is a student at Oakland University, and she's the national spokesperson for Best Bones Forever, the National Osteoporosis Foundation. Here comes Bordines. When you think Christmas, Pat, what do you think of?
I think Bordines.
This, of course, is the candy cane themed float. It's family-owned business, Bordines is. They've been in the Christmas business since 1939.
And for anyone who's interested in locally grown poinsettias, Bordines is the place to visit.
I'm going to leave right after the parade and pick up my poinsettia, I think.
Right behind the candy cane float, we have Andiamo's banner. They are a Royal Oak business on Main Street, and they host a variety of wine and appetizer tastings throughout the year. Sounds good to me.
Say goodbye to Bordines and hello to Andiamo. How's that for a transition?
That's a good job. You could write slogans. More Girl Scouts coming.
Wouldn't be a parade without Girl Scouts.
Exactly.
This, of course, is the Wild Elementary Daisy Troop 70029.
From Wild Elementary School in Warren, Michigan. Thanks for coming out, ladies.
So the dedicated leaders here are dedicated to building girls of courage, confidence, and character, hopefully to make a difference in our world.
And that's exactly what they look like. They look like girls of courage, confidence, and character.
They look happy anyway. Oh, getting a little nose wipe there.
We could all use one.
You trying to tell me something, Pat?
That's why you have a mustache.
Yeah. Of course, we're having way too much fun here today, Pat.
I think it's time for a little break.
Okay, Pat, we're going to take a little break right now, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Okay, stay tuned. Here we have Noir Leather presents the Detroit Party Marching Band. Noir Leather is celebrating 28 years in downtown Royal Oak and proudly marching with the Detroit Party Marching Band and friends and fans of Noir Leather.
This is Noir Leather Marching Band. Patton, if you're interested, you can go to noirleather.com and check out all the inventory.
I've registered there for Christmas this year. How about you?
I've already got your gift. Let's listen to what they have to offer. Dropped his pom-pom.
And they look great too. Even though they all have different uniforms, I think it works.
I would agree with you. Coming up, a more a little sedate group, the Royal Oak Restaurant Association, made up of 24 restaurants in the Royal Oak area.
They're the ones who sponsor the Mardi Gras, the wine stroll, the beer stroll, and a number of different events to benefit our local charities like the Animal Shelter, the Boys and Girls Club, and the Public Library, as well as others.
Another great float is the aquarium float. This is the third of 4 Thanksgiving Parade Company floats here in Royal Oak.
This one's beautiful. It says, "Don't tap on the glass." And we have some killer whales.
Another
My
highlight
favorite,
of the parade.
The Cass Technical.
Cass Tech School Marching Band. The direction of Sharon Allen.
They've been here a number of years. They do a wonderful job, and let's listen to them right now.
Well, I'm very grateful for the students and instructors of the Cass Tech High School Band. Once again, they didn't disappoint.
What a wonderful job they did. And the strength in their movement. You notice all that core strength it takes to be able to do all those things and twirl those batons and make those dance team moves. It was just wonderful to watch.
There's some trick photography going on there. Special effects.
Here we have the holiday catering truck coming up.
This, of course, is the Holiday Market Van, proud sponsor of Toys for Tots program.
think they're collecting toys along the way. There we have some of our favorite people in town, Mr. Jay Dunstan.
Jay Dunstan, thank you very much. Jay Dunstan just came over and handed me a chunk of coal. Thank you, Jay.
Okay, you're covered for Christmas.
He must have been checking my Christmas list.
And I see Jason Krieger as well, and Kat Fegley. So we have a lot of our DDA members down here collecting toys for tots, as well as accompanied by some Marines.
Yes, sir.
You know, this is what the parade's all about. It's about people sharing their feelings, sharing their good fortune with those who are less fortunate. It's just a wonderful part of the Royal Oak community.
You know, I don't know if you can see inside, but that van is almost stuffed with toys, which is a tribute to the people of Royal Oak and the people who came here today to watch the parade.
Ooh, the Tangerine Moon production van. They are a sponsor of the main performance in the Holiday Magic Parade for years. This year, they're featuring Hype Syndicate.
And they're still gathering gifts for the kids along the route. What a great thing. Touches your heart, it really does.
Beautiful.
I'm a little disappointed that I got a lump of coal, though. But I'll take it. That's okay.
I'm going to break it, and then you'll have two.
One for next year. This, of course, is the Hype Syndicate.
Of course, that's a song from Dirty Dancing, The Time of My Life.
That was before my time, I think.
And right behind the production van, we have the Rooftop Landing Reindeer, Nick and Blizzard. They're both 5 years old, and they weigh over 300 pounds each. There's somebody here that weighs more than I do.
So if you heard something strange on your roof last night, it was either Nick or Blizzard doing a little reconnaissance for Santa Claus.
I think they're subs in case Blitzen or Donner or one of them have a problem like the Lancer car did. They're not as famous, but they're every bit as functional.
Step back.
I think we missed, Carlo, the Starlings Restaurant and Sports Bar at Imagine. They have a banner that just passed by, and they're presenting sponsor in this parade. So thanks very much to Imagine. Check out their New Year's Eve party, benefiting Children's Charity. It includes a buffet dinner, and tickets go on sale December 1st. Hope to see you there.
That's a huge thanks to the Imagine Theater here in Royal Oak and its owners, because without them, a lot of this couldn't have been possible, including this next float. Of course, the people
main
that
event.
We've been waiting to see.
The main event. Here
Of course,
we
I'm
have.
speaking of Santa and Mrs. Claus.
All right, this is who we all came to see. They're going to help kick off this holiday season. Mrs. Claus, stunning as always, this time in a green Versace, and Mr. Claus in his standard red and white.
They're making their first stop in the metro area, in fact, in the world, right here in Royal Oak. I'd urge everyone out in the audience to stop by Stagecrafters from 12 to 2 today to see both Mr. and Mrs. Claus. And Pat, we've come to another conclusion of the fine parade, and I'd like to thank all of the people who came here today to view it. But I think I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Richard Wilson of WROK and all the volunteers, Brian Bush, Richard Clark, Ken Bean, Brandon Tufts, Jim Nelson, and Mari Wilson. Pat, thanks again.
And we need to also thank all of the sponsors today and the great weather that we had to make this whole parade possible. So until next year, Carlo, I'm hoping that we'll both be together again doing this next year. Hint, hint. This is Pat Capello signing off.
And Carlo Ginotti taking my lump of coal and going home.
Have a very, very merry, happy holiday season.
Thank you all.